Hey again, glad you came back. Well, we're going to make it as short and as sweet as possible today. Our first stop right here in Washington, just down the street as a matter of fact, and to the Senate Armed Services Committee room now. There, General David Petraeus, commander of the U.S.-led multinational force in Iraq, giving Congress a progress report on the so-called surge strategy. The general addressing both supporters and critics of the surge, including presidential hopefuls Senators John McCain and Hillary Clinton. General Petraeus using the occasion to call for a suspension of troop withdrawals, citing both progress on the ground and a new, quote, flare-up of violence. Well, meanwhile, in Iraq, that flare-up still ongoing and fears now growing. Baghdad's Sadr City still seeing more bombing attacks, residents now leaving Sadr City in the thousands. This all ahead of worries of a possible showdown between Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki and cleric Muqtada al-Sadr. Well, you know, it's for changing situations like this. You'll be glad you have voanews.com, the world's latest, all online, all at one spot. A little bit of history made Tuesday in Kazakhstan. South Korea's first astronaut ever rocketing to outer space, headed for the International Space Station. 29-year-old Korean bioengineer So-yeon boarding the Soyuz rocket with fellow cosmonauts. The first space flight for all three, Ms. E will be conducting 18 experiments during her 9 days in space. Bon voyage. Well, it was a bon voyage, the launch coming off without a hitch. Ms. E promising to cook a Korean meal for the crew while on board. Hey guys, ask for bibimbap, because it's really good. Well, in less than a week, Pope Benedict XVI travels to Washington and New York. And what says welcome pontiff better than a skateboarding priest? Show off. Well, how about a whole parish of skateboarders? Members of New York's St. Elizabeth's Parish, not just practicing their ollies and their half-pipes. No, they're making the Pope the official pontifical skateboard. I am not kidding. In skater slang, dudes are totally stoked.
Do you think he's going to ride your skateboard if you win?
Hope he does. Not sure if he skateboards or not, but it would be awesome to see him ride it.
You know, I'm no theologian, but I'm pretty sure the Pope does not skateboard. Well, as we said, short and sweet today, and no sweeter way to end than with dumb criminals. And to Waterford, Michigan now, home of Burnsy's surveillance and spy outlet. The target of these two geniuses who decided they wanted to rob Burnsy's, despite the fact that it's surrounded by, you guessed it, surveillance cameras.
And then at the back door with signs everywhere. I just can't believe what these guys were thinking.
Okay, thinking? Well, see, that's your mistake right there. And there's two, apparently. Police say thanks to Burnsy's well-advertised surveillance cameras, they've got a really, really good look at Tweedledum and Tweedledummer, which we think might just be the greatest commercial for Burnsy's ever. Sweet. Well, there's another download in the bag, and we'll see you again tomorrow.